Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
So that's got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Mechelen. Castagna. Trossard. Mechelen. Moved on forwards. That has been cut short. Laporte. Laporte forwards and with intent. Dani Olmo. Out to the left it goes. Nico Williams. And that's aimed into the middle. Castagna clears it away. Now that's a fine challenge.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Doku. Decent progress down the left. Played into space out wide. Laporte with the clearance. And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Doku. That's good play. Cross needs to be good. Dani Olmo. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's really well manoeuvred. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Now it's Williams. Mikel Oyarzabal. Pedri!
Pedri usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Dani Olmo played out to the left flank. Nico Williams. Now here's the delivery. That's going to go a long way. Over to the left. Back into the middle. Trossard makes the interception. Trossard absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Nico Williams. Tielemans does really well to win the ball there. De Kalpa. Doku. De Kalpa. Mechelen. Out to the right. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Yamal. Pedri. And it's Olmo. Played out wide. Pedro Porro. Up he goes! No, he didn't quite meet it right. calmly anticipates. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Oyarzabal. Trossard. And it's Cucurella. Williams. Trossard. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mechela. Castagna. Mechela. Castagna. Mechela. Teat. De Bruyne. Here's Oyarzabal. Yamal. Pedro Porro. De Bruyne wins the duel this time. De Kalpa. And it's played forward. Short changes him with that pass. De Bruyne is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oyarzabal. That's a nicely weighted pass. Well, it's come to nothing. It's out for a goal kick. Doku, delicate ball, and it needs to be. That's gone for a throw-in. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Now it's Williams. Oyarzabal. Now it's Yamal. Belgium starting the game with good energy, looking to take control of proceedings if they can. Climbs up big! That's a half-decent try.
Nico Williams is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Yamal. Great work on the overlap. And out it comes again. De Bruyne. De Bruyne played out towards the right wing. Now it's Trossard. Oh, played through for the wide man. Trossard. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Pedri shifted upfield. Now it's Oyarzabal. And he's running through. Oyarzabal spread out to the left. Oyarzabal. And a chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Nico Williams has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Cucurella gets over and intercepts. Nico Williams. Mechela. And the pass is intercepted. Yamal. And it's Porro. Yamal looking to get on the end of this. That is lovely. Now it's Oyarzabal. And they've got rid. Teat. So it is still 0-0. Aim forwards. Could be danger here. And that has been cleared. Dani Olmo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Searching pass he's played there. He is just caressing the ball. To Kuiper, forwards and with intent. Oh, they could be caught out here. Now it's Doku. He has found the way through. Doku. Time to deliver. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. To Kuiper, gently done. And he's there to clear it. De Bruyne. Delivered in. Dani Olmo. Pedri. Yamal. Dani Olmo. Oyarzabal. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Dani Olmo. De Bruyne. And it's gone back to the keeper. Mechela.
That will annoy the manager. They're making...
Dani Olmo! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Williams. Nico Williams. Courtois, long ball by the goalkeeper. Castagna. Trossard. Oh, a delicate chip through. Trossard. Very nicely done. There are a few waiting for it. And here's the tries a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Can he deliver? That's very neat. Lofted in. De Ketelada. This interception, his positioning was spot on.
Aymeric Laporte. Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And it's Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. Dani Olmo over to the left. He's in space and looking for options. Williams' cross. Decent chance! De Kuiper can get it clear. Pedro Porro proves just a little bit too strong. Castagna getting this one clear. Trossard. De Bruyne. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedro Porro gets across to intercept that. Dani Olmo. Takes the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's Olmo. Rodri. Can he finish? And again the keeper stands strong.
Dani Olmo really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Now it's De Bruyne. De Ketelaere. De Bruyne. De Kalper's cross. And that has sent him sprawling. Can he spark a counter here? He can run onto that. And he's managed to get free. De Kuiper getting this one clear. So who's he picking out? Oh, that is asking for trouble. That is good defending. It's been repelled. And the ball's come loose here. Tielemans. Could move up a gear here. He's found a way through. And it's Castagna. Oh, nice touch. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And the shot! Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
He's shifting through the gears here. Nico Williams. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Yamal with the short one. Cleared away. Yamal. Williams. Yamal. Just off target. They've played it short. Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's De Ketelaere. Trossard. It's a good run down the right. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Played into the middle. Pedri clears it away. And the counter is on. And it's Cucurella looking here to chip it. There's the shot! Good effort first time.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Castagna. Trossard. And here's Trossard. Great defending, strong and determined. Dani Olmo. Yamal chips it through.
Oyarzabal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Castagna. Nico Williams. Dani Olmo. Yamal. Pedri. Dani Olmo. It's a threatening ball. Pedri. Oh, good spread. Dani Olmo. Here's Oyarzabal. Dani Olmo! Oh, that was no routine save.
Dani Olmo is offering a right smile there.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. He's making a real surge on the left. Cucurella. Now it's Williams. Looking for a corner. And it's been taken short. Oh, that's neat. Yamal. Oh, shooting chance! Volleyed effort.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Castagna with the clearance. De Ketelaere. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. De Kaupa. Belgium keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Mechelen. Oh, can he get onto this? Kubasi. Pedro Porro. And he goes cross-field. That has been knocked clear. De Kuiper, gently done. Teat. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Castagna. Castagna tries making a foray down the right. Trossard. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And it's hoisted clear. Tielemans, here's a chance!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Now it's Oyarzabal. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Doku. And it's De Kuyper. Doku. Showing good feet. Pings it across. And it's played forward. Yamal. Good work on the right flank here. Pedro Porro. Yamal in acres of space out wide. A chance to play it in. Tries to get it clear. Doku. Teat. Moved on forwards. Played out to the right. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Hit into the middle. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Nicely intercepted. Castagna shifted upfield. De Ketelare. De Bruyne. Tielemans. Tielemans gently done. Chance, surely! Goal! Belgium! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Belgium have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Yamal. Yamal played out to the left flank. Dani Olmo. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Trossard. Castagna. Mechelen. Aim forwards. Now that's well seen too. Rodri tries to dink it through. Dani Olmo. Yamal.
Lamine Yamal, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And here's Nico Williams. Oyarzabal spread out to the left. Lovely bit of skill. Chance for a shot! It's a clearance, but not much of one. Trossard. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And across it goes. Teat cuts it out. Mechelen. De Bruyne. Played towards the other side. Trossard looks to get on the end of this. That's really well manoeuvred. It's a chance for Spain to break. Nico Williams providing an outlet on that flank. Looking for a decent ball in. And here's Yamal. Yamal! It's in! Spain are all square. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Spain, and there is the half-time whistle. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Spain are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Spain clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Castagna. They get a throw in. Kubasi gets it away. Out for a throw. Another throw in. To Kepa. Oh, it's played into the area. Pedro Porro. Ambitious ball here. De Keeper cuts out the pass. De Bruyne. And here's Tielemans. Trossard. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Here's a corner. De Bruyne plays it short. And it's Tielemans. Mikel Oyarzabal. Nico Williams. Probing pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's the Ketelara. And it's the Keeper. Oh, such a clever touch. De Bruyne. Tielemans! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Nice physical challenge. Trossard. Tielemans. And here's the Ketelara. The Ketelara. Oh, good spread. Tielemans. Moved on forwards. Trossard. Plenty. Oh, they could be caught out here. And it's played forward. Cucurella. Rodri. Dani Olmo. Pedri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Laporte. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Picks it up out wide. Cucurella picks it up out wide. Defending of the desperate variety. Pedri. Rodri. Pedro Porro. And here's Oyarzabal. Looking to break at pace. Oh, well measured. Now it's Trossard. Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Spain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Teat forwards and with intent. De Keeper looks to the other side. Tielemans. De Ketelara out to the right. Oh, sweet feet. Pau Kubasi aim forwards. And it's De Keeper. And here's Doku. Nice control. De Bruyne. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Pau Kubasi, gently done. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Yamal. And here's Dani Olmo. Williams! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Nico Williams actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He's there to clear it. And that has been clubbed away. Dani Olmo. And it's Cucurella. Lovely feet. Looking for a decent ball in. That's really well manoeuvred. And now the breakaway. He is through here. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Doku was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
De Kuyper chooses to go cross-field. Nico Williams, who does have an assist to his name. And here's Nico Williams. And here's Oyarzabal. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Spain really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Cucurella. Out to the left it goes. Nico Williams tries a cross. Tries to get it clear. Pedro Porro puts them all in. He's had a shot! Goal! Spain! And the comeback is complete!
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Spain take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Moved on forwards. De Bruyne is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Dani Olmo being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And here's Yamal. Yamal knocks it out wide. Cucurella puts them all in. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Trossard. Quarter of an hour into the second half. De Bruyne. And here's the Ketelara. Tielemans, big chance! And it's the Kepa. And here's the Ketelara! And it's come back out to him. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Nico Williams getting this one clear. Oh, good spread. Trossard! And reclaimed it in a trice. Castagna purring through the gears. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation to the set-piece technicians. They have to cut this out.
Cucurella. Rodri. Laporte. Over to the left. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Teat. De Kepa shifted upfield. Doku. He came in hard, very hard. It's run loose here. Pedri, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Pau Kubasi played over towards the opposite flank. Can he get onto this? Well timed, excellent interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Williams. Dani Olmo. Oyarzabal. Dani Olmo spread out to the left. Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Oyarzabal cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit, just a bit straighter.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. William. Real chance! De Bruyne. Nico Williams. Now who's going to be first to this? Played out to the right. Trossard hurtling down that right flank. And it's Castagna. De Kepa. De Bruyne. De Ketelara. De Kepa picks it up now. De Bruyne. Now it's Doku. Aimed in towards the centre.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Rodri. Cucurella. Now it's Oyarzabal. Yamal. Now he's got space here. De Bruyne played out to the left flank. And it's to Kepa. And here's Doku. Oh, that's nice. Doku has been caught there, it's a foul.
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
De Bruyne! Well, the clearance is short. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And here's the Ketelara. Muscular approach does pay off here. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Dani Olmo. Now it's Yamal. And here's Nico Williams. Oyarzabal. Chance to deliver. Castagna clears it away. Referee's given a throw. Teat is there, and he can get that clear. Ball's out once more. And here's Nico Williams. He's in plenty of space here. And that was very necessary. Yamal. Yamal. Shot a goal! This time, surely! Oh, it's come loose. Dani Olmo. And the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Now it's De Bruyne, played in with a mighty effort!
No, he's got that completely wrong.
Pedri. And it's played forward. And it's Porro. Oyarzabal. And that pass just didn't quite work. De Ketelara. Dani Olmo. Yamal. Dani Olmo. Pedro Porro thinks one through. Teat with the clearance. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal!
He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
A cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Tielemans. Now it's Lukaku.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Pedri. Laporte. That's really well manoeuvred. Cucurella. And here's Oyarzabal. Dani Olmo.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
De Bruyne. To Kepa, and he goes cross-field. Tielemans. Castagna. Castagna shifted upfield.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Kubasi. Laporte gently done. Dani Olmo. Laporte. Tielemans. Played towards the other side. And it's De Bruyne. De Kalpa. That's tidy. And here's Lukaku. Cleared without complication.
Belgium really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Yamal has found the net here, of course. Yamal chooses to go cross-field. Oyarzabal.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And it's Porro. That has been knocked clear.
Spain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Nico Williams. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, he's found support out wide. Williams! And that would have been game, set and match.
Nico Williams has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
And it's hoisted clear. Cross goes in there. There's the header!
Spain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Out to the left it goes. Doku, now he's off and running. Dani Olmo, Oyarzabal. Spain have a free kick. Nico Williams. Castagna wins the duel this time. And here's Dani Olmo. He's got space in the area. Rodri. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! Yamal. Looks to the other side. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Oh, good ball!
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And it's Olmo. Cucurella. Just 5 minutes left. Spain close now to seeing this one through to the end. Played out wide. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Yamal goes short. Aimed in towards the centre. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Rodri. Cucurella.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Castagna.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
De Bruyne. De Kalpa. And it's De Kuiper. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Belgium really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And here's Lukaku. Doku. De Bruyne. Belgium to make one last surge forward.
Belgium really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Nico Williams. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Trossard looking to get on the end of this. Goes for a shot! It's a goal! They have stolen level at the last!
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
All square again into the dying minutes. Dani Olmo, Yamal, and it's Porro.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Unai Simon claims it, and the danger passes. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Rodri. Yamal. Great ball if he can get there. Oyarzabal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Oyarzabal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Rodri will play through for the wide man. Oh, smashing header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Cucurella. We are into stoppage time. Kubasi. Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, great play! Yamal. It's a mighty effort! He's missed, but not by that far.
Oyarzabal could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
That has been cut short. Laporte. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Yamal. And that is it. There will be penalties.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
And so they prepare themselves to settle it from the spot. Boy, you can feel the tension. So this one to set the tone. And he puts them one up.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Doku next in line, and here he is. Coolly done, one each.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Yamal is a picture of calm despite the moment.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Trossard is the second man to step up for his team. Dispatched emphatically.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Lukaku will take the third penalty. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
It's in, too smart for the keeper.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver. I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Spain, so can he do it? Can he keep them alive? What poise! What noise!
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
So he walks up to the spot and puts the ball down. Unai Simon obliged to stop this to keep them alive. Oh, he saved it!
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
So both teams effectively one kick away from the precipice.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper and he guessed wrong.
Belgium must score here to stay in it. It's in, he's kept them in it.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times, never looked like missing.
Ah, it's a tame penalty, straight at the keeper.
Well, he didn't hit that with any sort of conviction, and it's an easy save in the end.
Unai Simon must save it. That's it! It is done! So, in the end, heartbreak. A few of them inconsolable. But this is what footballing fate had stored up for them. It is nasty.
Oh, commiserations, the definition of